April typically marks the start of the snow crab season as Canada's fisheries get underway, and despite delays opening, 2026 is projected to deliver one of the largest global harvests of around 150,000 metric tons pulled from Alaska, Canada, Russia, and Norway. Although global supply looks to remain stable, the central issue is no longer how much crab is produced, but who can place product into the markets that set price, as quoted from a recent report by crab veteran Les Hodges. Alaska's snow crab fishery, the smallest and largely domestic-focused, took off around January, has landed roughly 6 million pounds of its 8.3 million pound limit, nearly double last year's level, signaling a recovery of the fishery. Canada's snow crab fishery is anticipated to harvest around 90,000 metric tons, despite delays opening the two largest Canadian fisheries due to pricing disputes and sea ice. Delays are restricting early season availability, particularly in key sizes like 5 to 8 ounce. Canada's snow crab is expected to enter the market in a shortened April to July window and export upwards of 90% of its harvest to the US. Russia's snow crab fishery could reach a record high in 2026, with a new total allowable catch now exceeding 50,000 metric tons. Russian snow crab is effectively excluded from the US due to a full import ban, remains partially accessible in the EU under tariffs, and flows freely into Asia, forming a distinct Asia-focused live market that operates separately from and does not compete with the US frozen segment. Norway's snow crab fishery is in the tail end of its season, with the current harvest reaching over 9,000 of its 12,000 metric ton limit. Norway's supply fills the void during the Canadian fishery off-season, as roughly 60% of Norwegian snow crab is exported into the US. Our recommendation to buyers is that you submit your crab requirements to your Tradex Foods business representative sooner than later. To reiterate Les Hodges, global supply will not materially be short, but timing of arrival should dictate price direction more than total volume. If you're not already, be sure to subscribe to our 3-Minute Market Insight to stay tuned for further updates. Thank you for joining me for the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. This has been Ryan, reminding you to buy smart and eat more seafood.